Hi, I am Alana Sam, marriage celebrant and official party starter. This video is about how to stage a ceremony. Now, this is important because so many people don't think about the variations or the possibilities that you could have when it comes to how you're seating, how your guests, where you are, how everyone's arranged at a ceremony. You just kind of go to that default from what you've seen on TV. It is an aisle, chairs either side, a table, an arbor, a backdrop of something that a bridal party stands in front of, and then a little table to the side. When I turn up to a wedding and I'm pretty excited, I've had my music going on in the car and I rock up and I go, right, let's do this. And then I see a stage and a couple of steps and I think to myself, because who's gonna fall up or down those stairs? Probably me, but there is a barrier. A stage creates a barrier between the bridal party and the guests, and I hate that because it makes people nervous, it makes people feel formal. Basically, it makes people think like they have to be on their best behavior. No one really ever had that much fun being well behaved. So I want people to think about what kind of connection they would like to participate in with their guests at their wedding. Do they want an us or them, all eyes on me, everyone just be in awe of all my glory? Or do they want it to be interactive? Do you want to be able to reach out and say hi to someone? Do you have something, a little gift, a note, a paper airplane that you want to throw to someone in the front row? Do you want to be able to make eye contact with every person that's there? Think about the relationship between the two people getting married, the bridal party that they have, and everyone else. What is going to be the experience that they all get to share together, rather than have a crowd of people witness an intimate moment by someone else a little bit off in the distance. I loved a staging recently where our couple had requested from the stylist a little nest, a little bird's nest, quite literally was the motive behind it. If you could imagine a slightly open or broken circle. So twigs and things like that on the ground, a little bit more closed in than a horseshoe. My couple was standing in the center, the two of them, a little bubble of love, a little ring of fire. And I could be inside that nest with them or on the outside, looking on. And that was a beautiful way to create something really intimate between two people, but still have involvement with everyone around who's at the wedding as well. If you want to have a traditional setup, that's totally cool. If you have been dreaming about the chairs, the walkway, the entrance, all that grandeur since you were a very little boy about your wedding, then go for it. If you want to be given away, no problem at all. It's just making sure that it's a right fit for everyone that you have. Sometimes recreating that traditional element for a ceremony is a really nice compromise between the couple getting married and their family who might have more traditional or religious expectations for a wedding. They think if they can stage it up so they're not going too crazy with the layout, but add the fun factor with the content of the ceremony, then I think that's a really wonderful way to keep everyone happy as well. So you want to talk to your venue about ceremony staging just to see, are there restrictions for safety? What will the sun be like at this time? A very good venue would have pumped out a lot of weddings and they would have tried a few different things along the way, and they will be able to recommend to you some alternatives that they have seen that will work. But if you aren't satisfied with those options, then talk to a stylist or talk to some people that have been there before, some photographers and such, and just say, hey, you've been there. What do you think of this location? Could we do it like a little love nest? Just don't feel like you're stuck in going with what everyone's already done before, because nothing else has been offered yet. So I want to know now, which side of the fence are you sitting on? Are you a traditional churchy, aisle, rows of chairs person? Or are you someone who's a little bit more willing to break it up, have it free flowing? Jump on to the comments and let me know what you want to do. And again, if you've got photos of examples that you've seen, I want to see it. There's, people have been getting married for a very long time. I'm sure people have come up with some cracker ideas before us.